Okay guys, everything is together. I've got it all set up. I've got my partner Riley here who's going to help me throw the switch. Hey guys, it's Rick. Welcome to the fifth installment of the controller build. As you can see, yes, I did the one thing that really ticks me off when I'm trying to follow somebody is they already went ahead and did it and you don't see it in action. But where my last video was so long, I'm going to go over everything. So in the last video we did the switch, we did the light, we did the power, and we did the power bars, neutral and this. Let's do the PID first. Here is the thermocouple. It's an RTD. This is their instructions. 3 and 4 is red, and the white one is number 5. So as you can see, I came in through, I'll move it over, touch. Came in through the bottom. I got one of those cable glands. It comes in, and then it's split. There's your red. That's number 3, 4, and 5. I did not put a crimp on it. They came already pre-tinned, so they're fairly stiff. The next thing that I did is I ran power to this. So that is white and black. White is your neutral, comes down. It's this one right here. Connects in. Black, same thing, comes down, goes right in. So when you turn on the main power, it's going to fire this up. This, it doesn't matter which one. There isn't a positive and negative on this one. The SSR is, however, 6 and 7. As you can see, I don't know if it'll focus that far. 6 is negative, 7 is positive. I made those ones different colors because I wanted to differentiate, because those are the signal wires. I made the yellow is going to be the negative, which goes into, on an SSR, it goes into the number 4 slot, number 4 post, and that is crimped. The positive I made red, and that goes to the number 3 post. So that gives us power from power to the PID and a signal coming out and your sensor connected. But I wanted to make sure that I could shut the power on and off. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. So let's follow the power for this. On the number 2 post, this is the one that goes right down to your outlet or your plug. So you want to connect, where you're going to connect, make your connection to your element, the wire coming in, that power is going to go to your number 2 post. The number 1 post is where the power is going to come in. So what I did, it's fairly long, it comes in from here. So let's follow, this is going to go backwards. So if we follow it backwards, it's going to go back to the switch. And unless this is turned on, that won't have power. So it'll go through the switch, and this is your power down to the power. And I did the same thing that I did with the lighted LED, is I doubled up, so as the power comes in, it's going to get split. It'll go to the SSR, and it's also going to go to the light. And then from the light, it'll go back to neutral. I also put in the power supply for the fan. And these are, it's just so I could differentiate what is what, and I will clean up all these wires. As you can see, I started to zip tie some of this stuff so it doesn't float around all over the place, and I'll do that again so it's nice and clean when you go to open it. The pink is the neutral, and the blue is going to go to your power. So as soon as the power comes on for that, it's going to turn on a fan because I want the fan to come on the entire time. So, having said all that, it should be good to go. So I will bring you back in a second after I get the pot with the elements in it. I'll put some water in it, and we shall see if Rick gets a new hairdo. Hold on one second. Okay guys, everything is together. I've got it all set up. I've got my partner Riley here who's going to help me throw the switch. Let's take a quick look at how we are going to do this. Everything is set up. I've put 2 gallons of water in there.
Bubble wubble.
Yep. Hooked it up for recirculation. I got that's the temperature of the water. Let's throw some power, shall we? Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to throw the main power on. 1 second.
Oh. All right, good. Check the generator.
Yes, master.
Life! Life, do you hear me? Give my creation life!
Okay, moment of truth. This is where I put my son in jeopardy, right? He's gonna get a new afro. All right, Riley, throw the switch. It's alive.
It's alive.
It's alive. It's alive.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
All right, power's not on yet, so let's see if we can dial this in. Probably a bad camera angle. All right, so this is how we set. Temperature's actually pretty close because red is what the probe is reading from the PID. So that says 53, and my one that I got in the water that I use all the time says 54. So that's within a degree. That's not bad. Let's set the temperature. We can set it by doing this. Let's set it for just a little bit. We'll see if it'll come on. Set it for 55. Click it down. Let's turn the power on and see if that comes on.
Uh-oh.
Lights flickered a little bit.
It's gonna blow.
No. Let's see. It's flashing. Flashing here. Are we got power? Got bubbles?
Blub blub.
Maybe we need to set the temperature up higher.
Hey, this is off. You
Yeah.
know-
No, that's on. Alright. Let's... Oops. No. No, I don't want that. Go back. Raise. Rise. No. There we go. Alright, let's bring the temperature up. Let's bring it to 64.
164.
So that's just not blinking, but
Blink, blink.
this
blink,
was.
Blink, blink, blink.
So I'll be able to see the power pulsing. Hey, look at that. We've got power, my friends. It is heating up. Alright, let's open up this. We'll try this. Flood the pump first. Don't pull that off. Let's throw the power. And recirculate. So that's recirculating, and it's already beginning. Look at that.
Huh?
Temperature's going down because we're recirculating, but the power, that heated up quite fast. So guys, I would call that a success. Just gotta clean up some of the wires in here and bundle them together, so if something should happen, I'll be able to work on it, no problem. And my son is doing bunny ears behind me, isn't he? So, I hope this helps somebody. Before I kill my son, it is time for a drink. Cheers. Have a fantastic weekend.
Bye bye, world.
Cheers.